Lesson 25 has a title of Area as a Difference. Now, we know area. Area, that's just how many square units a figure contains. It's always two-dimensional for a flat surface. And difference means to subtract. So we're actually going to be using subtraction in this lesson to find out about area of a figure. Now, our first question says, use the difference of areas to find the area of this figure. Dimensions are in meters. All angles are right angles. So we're given these distances, 6, 8, 12, and 4. They're all in meters. Now we know we could figure out this problem by making two rectangles. Maybe we had one rectangle going down vertically. Okay, and we could find a rectangle here, and we could find another rectangle on the right. We could find the areas individually, and then figure out our total area by adding. But remember, this lesson is called Area as a Difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract. And the way we're going to subtract, we need to have that white. So we'll just go ahead and color that in white. In order for us to subtract, we need to have a bigger figure. So that looks like our shape again. Very good. So for us to have a bigger figure, what we're going to do is we're going to use a horizontal line and a vertical line. Now our horizontal line is going to extend across, and it's going to be like we're making this whole thing one big rectangle. Our vertical is going to be coming up from this piece, and these two will meet. Now, what we're going to do to find the area of a difference, we've got our pen tool. What we're going to do is we're going to find out what the area of the entire figure is. So all the way around the whole outside. So if we go all the way around the whole outside, I need a little bit of work on my handwriting, I know. Come and practice with the pen tool if you'd like to give it a try as well. We're going to go on the outside of the whole figure. We'll clean this up a little bit. We're going to have an area of 12 as our length and 8 as our width. So the blue is going to be 12 times 8. 12 times 8, well, that must be equal to 96. And it's going to be in square meters. Now to find area of a difference, what we need to do is we need to find the area of this piece. And if we can find the area of this piece on the top right and subtract it from everything we just found, well, that tells us what the area of our original figure was. So this piece that we have, well, if we know that our first vertical piece is 4, the whole vertical is 8, the next vertical piece on the right must be 4. Likewise, if we've got a length of 6 meters on the top, the total on the bottom is 12, then this must also be 6. So in red, that area is going to be 6 times 4, our length times our width. And 6 times 4, that must be 24 square meters. Now to find area of a difference, or area as a difference, we're just going to subtract. And when we take 24 away from 96, we're going to get an answer of 72 square meters. This is a good way to attack a problem like this. And in order to do that, we outlined the whole shape, we found the area of the whole shape, and then we took away what we didn't want. And for us in this example, that was the red shaded region. Let's look at our next example. Okay, use the difference of areas to find the area of the figure. Dimensions are in feet. All angles are right angles. So let's do what we did before. Let's make this one big rectangle. So we can start from the first corner and go up. We can start from the next corner and go up. And then we can draw horizontal lines. My handwriting is much better when I use the right tool for this. So we've got our lines. That looks good. Let's make this one just a little bit higher so it matches. That's better. And now we find the area of the entire outside. Well, if we know that this length is 2 and this length is 2, then the entire vertical side must be 2 plus 2. That's 4. We'll box it. The length is 10. So for our entire figure, we have 10 times 4. And we know 10 times 4 is equal to 40. Now we need to figure out what we need to take away. First part is our box on the top left. We don't want this because that's not part of our original figure. 2 times 2, length times width, that's going to be 4. So we're going to take that away from 40. But before we take that away from 40, we also have to take away our other piece. This other piece that we want to take away to find area as a difference, well, the length is 4 and the width is 2. So we've got 4 times 2. And that's equal to 8. So to find area as a difference, we're going to subtract. Well, we know 40 minus 4, that's 36. And 36 minus 8 is going to give us our answer. 36 minus 8, well, that must be 28. So we've got an answer of 28. This one's in feet, so we're going to put feet to the second power as our label. And we're all done. We found the area as a difference. We'll practice this concept some more with our lesson practice on page 85. Make sure you've got your notes complete, and I'll see you during our next class.